Big B, first time to what, can I call you is it Mr. Shelton now?
Oh my
After
God.
the I'm just that was massive stuff in that final. It was beautiful tennis that you played. I want to get to there, but first match after a quick turnaround, champion in Toronto. How was it out there?
Yeah, obviously never the finish that you want.
Absolutely.
Out here on tour, it's a long schedule and it's tough to see anybody go down. But yeah, I feel for him. Hope Camilo recovers quick and yeah, it was a tough one to watch. Hope it's not too serious.
Yeah.
But I felt good out there. I thought for the set and a half that we played, I was playing well. A little bit of adjustment. It's a little slower here. But I like the conditions. It bounces high. Feeling good. Full stadium. So I'm just excited. This is a tournament where I had my first big breakthrough and happy to be back.
I'll never forget that match against Casper. We got to talk a little bit about Canada. That final was absolutely insane. 6 in the third. You crunched the forehand at 5-2, let out a big roar. The tennis was just exceptional out there. Going through it emotionally, it was a big match for him too. What were you going through in those final moments there?
Yeah, I mean, relief. He was playing so well.
Yeah.
And I was struggling dealing with all the stuff that he was throwing at me. I was just happy that I was able to hang in there and keep holding in that final set because he was knocking at the door a few times. So for me to then, play my best tennis of the night in the tiebreaker and get some separation, I played a perfect tiebreaker, serving, returning. That 5-2 forehand was my favorite shot of the match. And yeah, pretty cool way to get my first Masters title. So I'm happy to be here in Cincinnati. I wouldn't miss this tournament, but definitely thinking about that one a lot.
It's always a long culmination from the beginning of the journey to getting to a point like this. Saw you embrace with your father there. I saw your mother earlier here. It must have been such a special time for the family. What was that like?
Yeah, it was really cool. My dad's all business. He was.
He's got a little emotion in him. He got a big heart. That guy.
He was happy for the rest of that night. He was excited. He knows how well I was playing and how well I was implementing some of the things that we've been working on. To see a lot of it kind of come together in the big moments was really, really cool, and he was super excited. But since that next day started, his mind's been on Cincinnati. He's just making sure that I was ready to go at the start here and not getting complacent. But he should know me better than that.
That's Pops. No, it was funny. Even right after, you still seem so hungry, ready for the next. I know that's the kind of mindset that you have. Okay, so you finished on Thursday. That was sort of late night. Tonight's Sunday. Talk to me about the changeover. Go in there, travel here, set up for here.
Yeah, we fly. What is that? Friday morning.
Yep.
Hit for like 45 minutes here in the afternoon. I didn't want to physically, but everyone was saying the conditions were a little bit different, and I wanted to give myself 2 practices before playing my match. So to take a full day off would have been the easier route, but for me to get reacclimated to the heat a little bit, then be able to go a little bit harder in my practice yesterday and today, I felt really good moving and playing on the court. So I think I nailed it with the preparation. Didn't party too hard either. So yeah, I'm just happy that I gave myself an opportunity to be moving on in this tournament as well.
I know you always keep it so professional. You're getting ready for the next event, but what did you learn about yourself throughout that event?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was tough. I thought I was resilient. I was in positions and matches that a year ago I wouldn't have come out of. I was down a break in the third twice, 3-6 in the thirds. There was some issues and problems in front of me that I had to solve. And then I played my best tennis against the 2 top 10 guys I played. So I was overall happy with my performance. I don't think I'd had a top 10 win so far this year, and to have that consistency that I had those 5 or 6 matches, because even the guys who weren't in the top 10 or top 20 that I played were guys that had my number before or a winning record against me. So yeah, I'm just excited. I think that I put myself in a really good position moving through this U.S. Open Series. This is a big swing for me, one of my favorites, and I'm just happy with where I'm at.
Well, you got a lot of fans that you made so happy with that win out there. It took a lot emotionally, I'm sure, out of you, in addition to physically, 3-6 in the thirds. But as you gear up now here, trying to go back to back, where are the batteries at?
Uh, I feel great,
Good.
to be honest. I'm excited. I feel like this new model that they're trying here with 2 tournaments over 3 weeks is kind of the perfect in between. I saw something Andy Roddick was saying about when he won both. It was like something crazy. He won 12 matches in 13 days.
Right.
That could be tough. But for us having it over 3 weeks, it's not so long that you finish the final and you still have 5 or 6 days where you're not playing. But you have a couple days and you go back to work. So I'm excited. The body feels good. Definitely happy to have another off day tomorrow and a little bit of more time to get ready for the next one and go back to war.
You mentioned Andy Roddick there. You won Toronto of Cincy and then the Open. They keep talking about Andy Roddick, first man to do it since then, so forth. So he's the last American man to win a Grand Slam. There's going to be some big eyeballs on you in New York. I know you're ready for all that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's always big eyeballs on all of us Americans.
Yeah.
That's always the headline and the story, and I think that it's inevitable that we're gonna get some of those Grand Slam titles. I don't know who it's gonna be or when it's gonna be. That's up for you guys to debate. But the state that we're in right now, the number of young guys that we have coming through, the number of guys that we have at the top, it's just it's overwhelming and. We're just trying to catch up to the girls. Coco likes talking smack, and I can't say anything back because they've had us for forever. I don't know, if there was ever a time where the American men were doing better than the women. So we got something to chase.
Well, I tell you what, all you guys have been doing exceptional, and you've set a beautiful bar with this victory. Ben, congratulations. So happy for you and the family.
Thanks, PK.